case, Lee versus Weismann. It's by me, and it started November 6, 1991, and it ended on June 24th, 1992. Alright, so first of all, I saw this almost as a continuation of the Engel versus Vitale court case because they both covered almost the same topic. The Engel versus Vitale fought against prayer in public school, and the Lee versus Weismann fought against religious peoples coming into ceremonies like graduations and presenting prayers. So the background, schools in the state of Rhode Island had been frequently bringing in religious members such as clergy members to celebrate ceremonies and graduations, but the problem was that they were bringing them into public schools. So the clergy members were given guidelines to non-denominational and non-sectarian prayers for invocations and benedictions, and this of course upset a couple of parents. So the result of having these prayers, since this particular school had invited a rabbi to come in and lead prayers, and it was public, a father of a student at the Nathan Bishop Middle School claimed that these prayers were in violation of the Establishment Clause. So the Establishment Clause states that it prohibits Congress from preferring or elevating one religion over another, but does not prohibit the government entry into a religious domain to make accommodations for religious observations. So, since the children were required to stand silently in respect of prayer, it was almost as if they were approving of it or they were participating in it. So, even if they didn't want to. Why would it violate it? It protects many of your rights, but this father sued because he believed it was violating the right to freedom of religion. This is unconstitutional because people came in to, the court found that the Establishment Clause forbids government from coercing people into participating in religious activity, and this is of course what these religious members were doing. So in the court case, Engel versus Vitale, prayer in public schools led by anyone except for students was deemed unconstitutional, and this was enough to get people upset and for the father to sue the school. So, the decision. In a nail-biting 5-4 decision, the Supreme Court ruled that it was unconstitutional for this prayer, for these people to bring in clergy members to lead prayer. And so Justice Anthony Kennedy said, the principle that government may accommodate the free exercise of religion does not supersede the fundamental limitations imposed by the Establishment Clause. And you're going to have to read the rest of that because I don't have time. So basically what he was saying, as a summary, whatever this school had been doing, bringing in people, was unconstitutional. So how does this affect us? Personally, it doesn't affect us because we are in a private school, but if you were in a private school, you would have to lead prayer by yourself, like students, as long as it didn't interfere with the school that everybody else was having and interfere with everybody else. Learning. The unfortunate end, and there are my citations.
All right, thank you, Griffin.
Some 4 minutes.
I love the picture.
Griffin.